The 100th anniversary of the NFL football season is officially over, and Super Bowl is done. This is Joseph Crudup, and welcome to the Joseph Crudup on JC Network. And we're going to talk about last night's game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. That it was a great game to the end. So now every time we have seen this game, it's absolutely unbelievable. This game last night was awesome. And you think Kansas City is done when they were down 20-10. Well, guess what? They came back in the fourth quarter with three touchdowns to win the game. And they just stormed out there after being down in the fourth quarter with just like 10 minutes to go. Down 20-10. And you think everything's going away for them, look what happened. Patrick Mahomes is the incredible quarterback. After giving up two interceptions, and his team had given up about like three field goals, two field goals after giving up two field goals and two touchdowns. And that's what happened. And that's what happened. He took it all away, giving up two interceptions here in the second half. But he came back. It was a great game, and it's just what it is. And just when you think the 49ers got this one in the bag, but they were up 20-10, and we think the 49ers are going to put this one off. Just when you think, and that's what I thought. They all know that the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl. Make it six straight. Make it six-time Super Bowl champs. That's what I thought. That's what I thought here last night. The Kansas City Chiefs got a great quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He threw two interceptions, but then came back, bounced back in the fourth quarter, get them, get those the Kansas City Chiefs a touchdown. One, two, Kansas City Chiefs a touchdown. It was 20-17. Then, with 5 minutes to go, Patrick Mahomes with a long pass to Hill, and that was a great catch to Hill. Hill made a great catch, and then Patrick Mahomes threw that pass to that touchdown. It was 20-17, and then the defense of the Chiefs stopped them, three and out, forced the 49ers to punt, and that's what Patrick Mahomes doing that thing. He had a great season, threw a lot of catches, had all the passes, and the 49ers had given up the Chiefs to test a fourth down. Then in the last round, one, two, three drives, the Chiefs are close to the end zone, and then on third down, it was the man, the running back, went all the way into the end zone, reached reached the him with the football down to the line, need to get that ball in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. It was a confirmed a touchdown. It was before the review. And then after the before the review, the play call stands as the touchdown. And the Chiefs in business, they're up top 24-20. But it's not over for them. Defense got to make a stop. They had to make a stop for the 49ers with just 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. And then fourth down just came the 49ers thing. I mean, it was a little bit of long pass. The quarterback of the 49ers threw that long pass that couldn't be, that almost a long pass that could have been a touchdown, but it was incomplete. And then all of a sudden, it just, what is going on and what has going on. Just everything just happened. Fourth down, 49ers had a last chance, and they turned over on downs. And then the last 1 to 2 plays, 1 and 2 plays later, 1 to 2 plays later, it was a one who went all the way. It was a low one to the touchdown, and that was it. And then the final score, the 49ers lost. They have lost for the second time the Super Bowl. And that's it. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the world champions in Super Bowl 54. And they had just won their second Super Bowl. They won their first Super Bowl since 1969. But this is their second Super Bowl wins. Two Super Bowl wins, 1969 and then 2020. Kansas City Chiefs, very happy about it. They were so happy about the turn. They were very happy, jumping for joy, thinking about this Kansas City Kansas Pie. And they are still in Kansas. Thought they're not Kansas anymore, but they are the Kansas City of the Kings. And for the frustrated fans of the 49ers, well, all they know is the fans, they were very roy, they were very outcoming. It did not matter to me. It did not freaking matter. Because the Kansas City Chiefs are doing everything they can, and they got it. It was a little bit of comeback, and they won the game. They had scored 3 touchdowns. 49ers had given up all the touchdowns they had. They do everything they can. They tried to start the one. They tried to start Patrick Mahomes, and but they just kept. They came on short. They got the lead. They were they were they were having a lead here, 20-10, and then it was 31-20. They given up the touchdown, and they came out short, and the 49ers have lost track. They have lost they got shook. The fans of the 49ers they just got shook. Everything's got shook. For the whole world is watching. That's when the San Francisco. I mean, that's what it has happening, and that's what is going on, and that's what's happening. That's because 49ers got robbed, and there were no penalties in this game. There were no personal foul against the Chiefs. There were no personal fouls against the Chiefs. I mean, it's just a, that's just a dang on deal. It's just a done deal. And it went down south, and the 49ers said, "Yeah, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna win the Super Bowl, and then we're gonna celebrate." That's what it is. That's where it's gonna start. But it just, but look what happened. Look what we had. Look what we just saw. The Kansas City Chiefs came 15 minutes left. The Kansas City Chiefs came with 1, 2, 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. And Patrick Mahomes, the hero of this game, that's what we got on PlayStation. That's what we got on Madden 20 for PlayStation 4. Everything was a good film. And I'll continue to just confirm about this. And we said this before. This division, AFC division, America, conf, I mean, America Football Conference, and the AFC, there were the Kansas City Chiefs. They were down 24-0. Then came back in the second quarter, and then came back to the second quarter, and they are beaten, and they are shutting down the Houston Texans. Get down a beat down after Houston. They thought the Kansas City were going to lose this game, but they came back stronger than ever to beat Houston, and they won. Then 2 weeks ago, they came out. down 17-7. They came back and then beat Tennessee. And then last night they they were down 20-10. And then came back, scored 3 touchdowns, and it was 31-20. And they won the game, and they won the Super Bowl as world champions. So how do you say about that? I like it. Don't call that comeback. And look, if we are the poor team, we were poor. It will be very disappointing. It will be disappointing for can't for the and now in San Francisco said, "Look, this is what it is. What it is. In the end of the day, it's all emails, and they did not win that sixth Super Bowl title. They did not get it done last night. Although they got stuff, they couldn't even make the start. The defense are in trouble, and I blame the defense. Yes, I would like to take the blame on Kyle Shanahan and the defense for doing poor job, for doing a terrible job of not let the defense stop them. They're giving out the cats, they're giving out touchdowns, and they're giving out first downs, and most importantly, they lost track of it. They lost track of it, and they couldn't get it done. And the quarterback, the 49ers, who do everything they can to win. It's everybody's game like last night. It's everyone's game. No one's giving the hints. It hands in the balance and it's up for grabs. And what happened? San Francisco did nothing. San Francisco did nothing here in the fourth quarter. It all goes down the dream for them. It all goes down to the dream. It's not. It has been a dream come true for any league and Patrick Mahomes. It's a dream come true for Kansas City. It's a dream come true for any league. It's a dream come true for Patrick Mahomes, a quarterback. But the other thing you have to know, you couldn't watch the game for sure. But I gotta say this: Kansas City has been a number one team. Has been the number one team. San Francisco has been the number one team. 49ers have been the number one team here in the National Football Conference, and they lost last night. We all know they beat the Vikings, they beat the Packers in the AFC Championship, and they lost last night. But they lost last night. Why? Because of Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes had a magic time. This is Patrick Mahomes' magic. For all that I say, Patrick Mahomes is better. He's better for the team. He's better for the NFL. Andy Reid had went on this morning, had been in the first Super Bowl for the first time, 2005. They lost to the Patriots for the Philadelphia Eagles, and then lost to the Patriots. But now he's back, went to the Super Bowl, and they won. This is the way that Andy Reid wanted. That's what Andy Reid wanted all this time, all that has been. And I gotta say it for the Kansas City Chiefs team. Congratulations. You're going to Disney World. And yes, Kansas City Chiefs are world champions. Let's go to the halftime show last night. A halftime show is looking better. It's been great. It's been great all along for sure. While I watched it, it was an unbelievable guest. And I gotta say that on the halftime show on the Super Bowl, we got more, more that's coming out. So we're gonna go to the as of right now, we're gonna go for this for myself on the halftime show. That was a halftime show. Uh, what now? Last night was a mess. Jennifer looked. Oh my goodness! Last night in halftime show was a mess. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira doing their thing was absolutely unbelievable. And the rumors that this halftime 2020 halftime show and Super Bowl is unbelievable. It was hot. And now this is not getting old for this. But anyway, let's go to the New York Post and said the New York Post says parents are getting their panties in a bunch over the Super Bowl 2020 halftime show featuring Latino divas Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. Many took to social media to get their own reveals of the performance, which featured Shakira twinkling and belly dancing before J. Lo her way around a pole. On the same stage as Lopez's daughter, Emily Melville Moses. They were just as worried about the sexy coloration as the dual skipping costumes. Not appointed enough for kids at a Super Bowl halftime show. Just J. Lo's outfit in general. One outraged Twitter user, Twitter Power 98 post. Another poor cultural or feelable. Absolutely the worst. Most valuable halftime show ever. Jack's fan 11 went on. I was embarrassed for my kids and ashamed of Fox for televising it. Meanwhile, Franklin Graham, president of the Billy Grahams Evan Glassley Association, saw the show as a decade of America's race to the bottom. To the bottom. I don't expect the world to act like those shorts, but our country has had a sense of moral democracy on primetime TV and to protect our children. He posted, we see that disappearance before our eyes. It was discrimination in tonight's passing Super Bowl halftime show with millions of kids watching. The election is set for 50-year-old 50-year-old Lopez and co-headliner Shakira at the age of 43 was essentially eye-popping. It began with the longest star who has from confidence son in middle of her hits as she grabbed it on stage in a very red outfit that showed off her tall figure. Next, JL gave the middle finger to the world show voters who stormed in her scene stealing Tony the 2019 strippers movie, Hustlers, by twirling away on a giant pole. She has executed the counter gymnastics that could on her an Olympic gold medalist, opener and rare already won. But I gotta say this. For all the haters on Twitter and Facebook, there was a vocal bunch of J. Lo and Shakira supporters who praised the performance besides Lopez's fiancee, Alex Rodriguez. Of course, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Twitter users were the judge suggest horrifying parents were overdue for a reality check. To all the people complaining about the halftime show, but be sure you never take your kids to a pop concert or to Miami. Nothing that happened at halftime was out of the ordinary for either. Learn to appreciate cultures and be a plan puncher and not judge others. There were also cries of double standards being applied by fans this year. At the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show, Marlon financial Adam Levine, now 40, Marlboro appearance Shears. Flapping has heavily tattooed torso. Now, in a wanted tweet, Twitter user Jay Marfa posted a photograph of the halftime naked living in London posters where I snap a mother of two J Lo being hosting into the air wearing her Santa Claus sparkling lottery. He canceled it Mars in 2019, followed by the smiling ninja with hearts for eyes. Mars in 2020, however, reality really wished the halftime show was fairly friendly to our kids watching. So now I have to say this. Kids shouldn't watch this. It's disgusting. It's very disgusting. And I gotta say this is how it's just a halftime. But it's just a halftime show. It's just a damn halftime show for real. And parents, I would have never said that, but I would have never said that. And it says it was the worst halftime show ever. Maybe the best, but the worst halftime show ever said yes. They should have watched that halftime show. It's for the adults, not for kids. So, you know how it goes. It's everything's all about the continent to the whole doggone halftime show anyway. This 2020 halftime show is hot. It's disgusting. It's unbelievable. Too hot for kids. It's too hot for TV. And it's also too hot for the old people as well. So now, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez doing that thing, right? And it's whole stuff going on. It's going crazy. The whole halftime show went crazy as heck. No doubt about that. Now we're going to the show the pre show the pre Super Bowl, and they talking about this whole stuff going on and on. And it's whole handsome person now. Well, also know that this pre that was a what about the pre Super Bowl? And yes, all this stuff, all this whole stuff going on, and all this Super Bowl. So now, anyway, it is what it is. And also, this whole stuff going on. Did you heard about? You heard about last Friday, right? Kobe Bryant, right? You all know about Kobe Bryant when he lost his life and his daughter. I mean, when he and this whole stuff continuing now. Now we had part. It was a motorsaurus here, in a motorsaurus here, and Kobe Bryant was and one of the best friends with them. They were boys and men, and at Stapleton, they were boys and men, also, and all that. It was a great service. And LeBron James had an emotion when he speak about Kobe Bryant. And he was very emotional with tears in his eyes. Everybody was emotional. And now they're saying it, and it was silent. And they're talking about it was continuing it's not it was in the plot, but we're gonna go for this in front of they talking about Kobe Bryant's funeral plans. And that's what people are talking about for sure. And it's the way that everything is going up in the house and everything is going around. This is it was an amazing service, moral service for Kobe Bryant. And it was a sad time about a week ago after his helicopter crash and 9 people overall lost their lives. But anyway, it's the lights goes on for Kobe Bryant and his family. Our hearts goes out to for Vanessa and Bryant. And and his children and her children. Also, everything one talking about. That's why everything one talking about. This whole stuff going on, and it's just like this. Oh, and by the way, the the Kansas City Chiefs parade starts Wednesday, and wow, the parade starts Wednesday for Kansas City Chiefs. And then, wait, after that, wait. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube, and subscribe. If you have some subscribers, you gotta check me out. You gotta check me out Monday through Friday. Also, I start at 5 o'clock anyway, because I did start at 7, and I had to take care of some business, so I had to start about at 5 o'clock Monday through Friday. And don't forget, subscribe to this video, because I'm gonna be in here every Monday through Friday, not Saturdays and Sundays. I don't know what that anyway. But if someone want to interview, someone want to come down there and interview, so I want me so I can go out, come out there and interview. The interview here, or I can interview. We can interview so well. So check me out on the Joseph Crudup Show, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. That's all I have to say. This is Joseph Crudup, and I'll see you tomorrow.